Next, we're going to have modular curriculum design.
I'll just do it from here. Good morning. I'm Stephanie. I am not on the team, but I am here to represent them. So I will do my best to represent them, knowing very little about modular curriculum design. I do have a lot of notes, so I will not go through them all, but if you have any questions, please come see me. I will gladly give them to you, and hopefully that will answer some of your questions. And I do have all their contact information, so if you'd like to reach out to these people, just let me know, and I will get you in touch with them. All right, this project is being run by Dr. Watkins of Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University's worldwide campus. He is the interim dean of the College of Business and associate professor of leadership. Dr. Earnhardt is also with Embry-Riddle Worldwide, and he's an assistant professor of leadership. Dr. Adam Manley is from Western Michigan University, associate professor of career and technical education. Dr. Richard Vincer from Western Michigan University is a professor of career and technical education. And their industry partner is Dr. Ann Little from Addix Corporation. She is the director of training services as she oversees the execution of classroom-based training delivery and provides sites-based training and planning to aid federal customers in meeting training objectives. Okay, so here are their goals and objectives for this project. They propose to investigate the current practices surrounding curriculum architecture and curriculum architecture development with the ultimate objective of helping the FAA explore a curriculum architecture that will support modular curriculum design and development. They refer to curriculum architecture design as the system and the processes around instructional systems design that relate performance modules with curricular development. I hope someone knows what that means, because I certainly do not. Curriculum architecture design supports the needs of the business through mapping performance models to curriculum, and the best scenario would be a curriculum architecture design that supports the development and deployment of modular curriculum design, and they want to map directly to the FAA job task management system. So I'll let you look over those objectives. Okay, here are their milestones. Their first task that they are currently working on, they're doing their literature review right now. They want to establish a list of their relevant topics, searching for scholarly books and journal articles, just going through the literature, synthesizing their literature review. They're looking for job task analysis, instructional systems development, curriculum architecture design, and modular curriculum development, and their literature review will be updated through the duration of their project. Their second task, collecting FAA ATO artifacts. They are specifically looking through organizational structure, job task descriptions and mappings, curricular architecture documents, strategic documents related to curriculum development, training modalities, locations, resource requirements, and several other things. They want to look at multiple data collection approaches to collect the necessary information, and these artifacts would be delivered electronically. They are all involved in this proposal because they have extensive knowledge in developing and implementing online surveys, including Delphi technique, and they would like to do structured interviews with their key stakeholders. Their third task, map current processes. They are going to use a standard business approach, mapping business techniques to the relevant processes, and they will, based on the tasks from 2 and 1, they will determine appropriate scope to map the start to the finish and use the resource constraints to govern the scope of the processes that will be mapped. For task 4, validate understanding, they will hold informal meetings to receive the feedback from the relevant stakeholders and they will update their maps to reflect that feedback until the consensus is reached on the accuracy of the maps. Potential methods include online Delphi techniques and face-to-face focus groups. Task 5, map new process. They will look at the outputs from task 1, 2, and 4 to consider different approaches to achieve the FAA objectives. Task 6, develop concept for enhanced curriculum architecture. At this point, they will be continuing to seek input from FAA, industry, and academia to identify best practices and novel approaches to the design of the curriculum architecture and enable modular curriculum development. And they will use these approaches to determine the specific approaches that they need based on the necessary data. And their last task is to develop a list of recommendations to consolidate their notes and to bring all of their findings into one comprehensive report. So currently they are working on task 1, which is their literature review. They have not had a formal kickoff yet, but it should be for the very near future. They have met informally, I believe via Skype and different telecommunications methods, and they have started their literature review. So like I said, if you have any questions, I do have tons of notes. Please let me know, and I will hand you these notes and get you in contact with them. Thank you.